Okay, as we wrap things up this Sunday evening, I want to share with you some information that we still need to finalize and to bring to you. The first is our pickup and drop-off plan. We will be spending this week finalizing that plan and sharing that with you next week. So we will have a visual for you, and I'll walk through what that plan looks like. I'll also be sharing with you, fingers crossed, the COVID symptoms that we'll be watching for and the symptoms that would warrant your child staying home, as well as your child being sent home. And in addition to those symptoms, what to do if your child has those symptoms, okay? So do you run and get a COVID test? Do you keep them home for a day? All of that will come to you next week. Next week, I'll also be sharing with you our detailed distance teaching plan. And again, this is that plan if we do a school shutdown. So we are very hopeful that we're going to start face-to-face and that we will not have to use this plan. But I want to make sure that you understand what that plan is in the event that we would have to utilize that plan. And then I do need to know by Friday what your plans are for virtual students. We still have a couple of families who are on the fence whether they want their child back face-to-face or whether they want to start the year virtually. I do need a commitment by Friday because our teachers are back in the building on the 24th and we need to have their class rosters finalized. They are asking for those class rosters and class lists, and they are going to need to know which students in their classroom are virtual so that they can start to adequately plan for their instruction. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and just give some final thoughts here. So we are very, very thankful for your support. I know this has been a really trying time for everybody, a lot of unknowns. And I know that it takes a lot of patience on your part as we develop our plans. So thank you for that. We are very aware that our work in planning to navigate this virus is going to continue throughout the entire school year. It would be great if I could say, everything's planned, we're good to go, let's start the year. But we anticipate that the virus is not disappearing anytime soon and that it is going to impact a majority of our school year, at least for the foreseeable future. So with that in mind, it is very important for us to make the right choices for our students and staff. And we want to have the best opportunity for quality in-person learning. So I can't reiterate enough. We ask you to please keep yourself safe and practice all those guidelines that have been put in place in order to help stop the spread as best as possible. Finally, I know you're probably feeling stressed and worried, and you probably simply feel like you don't know what to do right now with your child. Trust me, most of us feel the same way that you do. That is normal, and that is to be expected in this uncertain time that we're living in. Please trust me when I tell you that we will get through this. There will definitely be another chapter to our Lumen Christi story. The book is not ending at last chapter, COVID. There will be another chapter that will bring many wonderful and happy things to it. The way we are going to get through this is together. So we know that we are stronger and a better school community when we stick together. So as best as possible, please try to stay positive. Try to assume the good intentions of everybody and make sure that you lend a helping hand and a listening ear to those people who you feel may be needing it. Hope you have a great week ahead, and I truly look forward to talking with you next week.